Hey, it's Monday, July 15th, and you're listening to the Three Nerds in a Basement podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Blaven.
Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Podcast, where we talk about all the cool things in the world. On this week's episode, we are reviewing, as Blaven hinted last week, the big summer movie blockbuster, Pacific Rim. And be warned, there will be full spoilers from the get-go. Other things you can look forward to in the show, Rockstar will show you how to game. Capcom streets are full of poison.
Ha!
And Jamie Foxx has an announcement that will shock you.
No, I got it.
Yeah?
I was a little slow on that one.
All right. If you want to get in touch with us, you can always find us on the web at typeb3.podbean.com, as well as Facebook.com/3nerdsinthebasement and Twitter.com/TNIAB. If you want to write into us, you can always address your letter to tniab.letters@gmail.com. And speaking of which, let's start with a letter this week. This one is from Matt Susaka, and he writes, "Hey nerds, I'm a first-time writer but a long-time listener."
Oh my god.
Wait, what? whoa. We have a letter?
You guys not paying attention to when I'm talking?
No?
But you wrote in the thing no letters.
Well, so? I'm just seeing if I have enough respect around here to garner your attention.
No, you
Clearly that's a no.
No!
I need to find new co-hosts who respect me like I'm their employer.
No, I was just really surprised.
All I heard was, I was like, who's this Matt Susaka guy? I was like, what are you talking about?
Shall I restart the letter?
Yeah.
Alright, so this week's letter is from Matt Susaka. Hi, nerds. I'm a first-time writer, but a long-time listener. I'm currently writing in for some advice in the gaming realm. Currently, I'm studying abroad, and I've been considering the purchase of a 3DS. After hearing your talk about Monster Hunter, it really intrigued me. What's more is that the 3DS seems to be incredibly popular here, which further piques my interest. Unfortunately, I don't have any friends for multiplayer where I'm situated. Is the 3DS still worth it for single-player games? Single-player games. And do you have any other game recommendations? More importantly, is it worth buying even though it's region-locked? I'll probably only get a year and a half's worth out of play before going home, and wanting to buy one from my home country. Boredom is killing me, and I need some form of entertainment. Please help. Gaming Guru, Anthony, why don't you tackle this question first, and me and Blaven will support you, or not.
I wouldn't recommend getting a 3DS since it's region locked. Unless you're planning on importing games, did he say where he lives or no?
No, he didn't say where he's studying and where he's from.
Well, depending on where you live, if there's going to be exclusive games in your area, then I guess that works. But otherwise, it's not worth it. You just get it back when you come back here, or come back wherever.
It'll just be, you won't be rewarded because you won't be able to get any use out of it here, I think.
What do you mean?
If you bring it back here, you can't use any of the games.
Oh,
for sure.
Sure.
Yeah. And Monster Hunter it's not the most fun game to play alone.
It's frustrating solo once you get past certain parts.
Yeah.
Even us, where we've already hunted quite a while, all these same monsters, even though we were pretty efficient at it, it's still pretty bothersome.
Also, the big part of that is in Monster Hunter, we went way far in multiplayer, which made single player a breeze.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it does.
But there's great games for the 3DS. Even if you come back from studying, I might as well just wait if it's only a year or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think it's a good idea either, because it's region locked, and I mean I don't know how much Japanese this person knows.
Why you speak Japanese?
Didn't they say Japan?
Nope.
No, they didn't say anything.
Oh.
They don't say where they are or where they're situated.
Oh, okay. That's the only place I know that has a region lock. Is it region lock everywhere else too?
European.
What?
Yeah.
Really? There too?
Yeah. So
I thought we all shared one. In the
you thought
Japan.
North America and Europe shared one?
No, I'm serious.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
No, it's
I feel sorry for Europeans though, man.
Yeah, no, but
they get fucked over because they get screwed up on the price of games too.
No, they get screwed up because they get no releases.
That's what I was. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Because that's the reason I thought that Europe and us were connected. Is Australia different too?
Yeah, Australia's part of Europe.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. wherever you are, if you're gonna come, well, I guess you're coming back to North America or no?
Didn't say.
Didn't say.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't say where they're from.
Wherever you're going back to, just wait because you're gonna live at your place longer.
There,
Okay, for say he wants to go in anyway. What games are there that you guys would recommend?
I don't know this one.
For single player games.
A lot of the games I play are very text heavy.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Well, if it's English.
If it's just there was no recommendation like criteria, right? It's just go with good games.
Yeah.
Then just you can say whatever. Like Animal Crossing's the big one right now for me.
Yeah.
Like and also like a lot of games on the 3DS, a lot of their multiplayer components has to do with Street Pass, so you don't really need to know people. And you said the person said it was popular in their area, so they might just be Street Passing with people all the time. And that's where most of it gets all their stuff.
You know what? I don't like this question because I realized that the only game that I really play is Monster Hunter. Now it's like, why did I even buy a DS? Because that's all I played, and I even stopped playing that.
Oh, you got Project X Zone.
Ever touched it? Nah, but I can't really give a good recommendation here. I don't really have many other games. Etrian Odyssey I have is a dungeon crawler. That's very text heavy.
Yeah.
Like insane amounts.
Yeah, at this point, my 3DS is like the JRPG machine. And that's it. Like, those are the only games I buy for it.
Yeah.
I would recommend
DS
Final Fantasy, like Theatrhythm.
Oh, yeah, that one's easy enough.
Yeah, it's like a nice rhythm game, but that's all dependent on if you like the Final Fantasy soundtracks or not.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Somebody here does.
Me. All of us.
No, Vince doesn't.
No, I do.
Yo, he's all about One Big Angel.
No, I'm about two Xanarkin.
Oh, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yo, aren't we all? So if we were at your funeral, that would be...
Yeah.
No, best song.
You guys better do that.
No, best song in 10 is Overworlds. Or
Yeah, we'll do that for you. Yeah, wait, what Final Fantasy
song to your funeral.
Do I want it at my funeral?
Yeah.
No, look at this. Now he's like, he can't do it. It's like a life.
Yeah.
It's like a life. You know what mine is.
Damn, I never even thought about that shit.
Is yours the machine gun?
No, mine's gonna be the ballroom.
The ballroom.
Oh, that one.
It'll be so inappropriate.
Okay.
I know, it's okay. I'll pick one for you. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be one.
What is it?
It's gonna be One More Angel.
Dun, 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 dun.
But yeah, I reckon it's not worth it. What do you reckon, Vince?
I'm gonna go against both of your opinions and say get a 3DS.
Yeah?
To me, it sounds like in his regular life he didn't really need one because he wasn't bored or he didn't,
Oh, okay, I
didn't
know
have
what
any
you mean,
interest.
yeah.
And the only reason he's wanting one now is because
Well, maybe from the catalog of games, wouldn't DS be better?
maybe it could
Yeah.
be, but at 3DS you could still get DS games.
That's true, also. Make sure you get the XL if you do.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, XL
Yeah.
is worth it.
And then you wouldn't want to close doors if you just got a DS.
Yeah.
You want to get all the games.
All the games.
Want that 3D functionality.
Which I always have off. Man.
So do I.
Yeah, see, what the hell?
Well,
The only game I constantly use it in is Mighty Switch
Switch
Force.
Force.
That's it.
yeah. But I think just get one. And then you'll find games you want. And then just buy one, and then to justify the purchase, buy games, and then you'll have fun.
This is the Vince method. Forced to like it.
Exactly.
Forced to like it because you already spent so much money into it.
Yeah, it's all about the investment. Once you go so far, you can't turn back, so you might as well keep going.
Nice. I love your
There you go.
train of thought is hilarious.
So there you go, Matt. Buy a 3DS. XL, preferably.
And I love how it's just, even though it was 2 to 3, you still went with my one opinion. It was the ending one.
Again, that's what happens.
Does it happen when we don't listen?
Yeah.
You're so funny.
Okay, let's move into the big review. So this week we watched Pacific Rim.
This is a big one.
Guillermo Del Toro's kaiju fighting monsters, or
His ode to that generation.
to anime, to
Godzilla.
everything I think before the 80s or the 90s. Sorry, before the 90s.
Yeah.
But even early 90s. Yeah. But
So the premise of this movie is that a rift has opened up in the Pacific Ocean, not the Atlantic, as, kind of confusing.
Atlantic Rim.
Atlantic Rim.
Yeah.
Philippine Sea Rim. It opened up in the Pacific, and monsters are being let through these kaijus, the gigantic monsters.
Yes.
one attack happened. They fended it off with regular jets, airplanes, and everything. But the attacks became more frequent, and of course, the world banded together to do the only thing that would
makes sense.
They would fight monsters. They created monsters.
The only thing that would make sense for the whole world to pull their money into is to make giant robots.
Yeah.
Number one solution to almost anything.
Hey, that's what I would do.
And there we go. So
and Vince will never be in power ever.
Listen, guys.
Hey, I promise, if I ever come into power one day, I'm putting all of my economy's resources into a giant robot.
For what purpose? Who knows?
Just in case.
Giant kaijus.
And you know what? This is Canada, so people be like, "Oh shit, don't fuck with Canada. They got that robot now."
Yeah.
Yeah, Yukon Echo.
And those nuclear deterrent. We got robot deterrent.
We could just nuke it, but it's a robot. Who knows if it could survive? But anyway, the gimmick of these robots is that even though they're quite large and they also they're piloted by two people at once because one person cannot handle the piloting it alone because it has this thing people who aren't familiar, Vince and I immediately made this parallel, and Anthony as well, to G Gundam where when the pilot inside moves, the robot also moves.
Yeah.
So they did it. They tried to cleverly make the solution by making two pilots so that one controls the right hemisphere of the robot, the brain, and the other controls the right hemisphere.
I forget in G Gundam when your robot got hurt, did you feel the pain?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Your suit went
that.
red, and you're like, "Ah, my arm."
So that's the same thing here.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then the basic plot of this is that, lo and behold, washed-up pilot becomes the last hope of the universe.
Yeah.
Of civilization as we
Of
know it.
course.
So yeah. I guess can we start with you first?
Why do you want to start with
Because
me?
when I looked at you across
What do you want to start with
5
me for?
people,
Yeah.
I just saw a very critical eye, but a little childish smile once in a while.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think you guys already know that. I can't say anything really bad about this movie.
Right? Really, there's nothing.
Okay, well, I can say that it's a Guillermo Del Toro film. There are certainly problems here. There's a lot of stupid bullshit going on, and I'll even go as far as to say that the entire middle portion of the movie was completely boring.
Which one? The people part?
The non-robot.
That's the part I thought you would like the most.
No, and I'll say all the human interaction, totally whatever.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's robots that I love fighting Ultraman style monsters, which I also love, and so I can't really hate it. I mean,
I'm not allowed to. By principle.
I feel like if I said anything really damning about this film, I would just be trying too hard to hate it.
That's really? Okay,
yeah, I feel like I'd be like, listen, Vince, you're just trying to be too much of a cynical asshole this time. Just admit you love it. And it's like, all right.
And you're like, no, Vince, no, I can't.
But no, it's fantastic.
Yeah. The whole...
What's up?
I was about to say, this... I was gonna say at the beginning, this movie is not a robot story; it's a love story. But it's not, right?
Yeah.
They just
a
love story.
There are some things I wish they explored further.
Love story?
No. I'm glad there wasn't a love story.
There was a love story.
No, there wasn't.
Okay, there wasn't.
I mean, if you want to do the father-daughter love story, sure.
Whoa, that's no. Rally and the main.
That wasn't a love story.
That was a love story.
No, that wasn't a love story.
love
You guys obviously don't know what love is. Anyways.
I felt it once.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like in that movie.
Oh, really? The whole neural link, I wish they explored that more.
Okay.
I wish, because that's actually really clever. And I wish they,
Really? Okay.
I wish they used more of that, because there was one of the parts where it was the son and the father.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wish they really explored, what it's like to know everything your dad knows. And vice versa. And also, why did they have to tell each other what their plans were? Weren't they immediately thinking the same thing?
For the sake of the movie.
Exactly, right? And it's it's kind of dumb.
Because then Vince, everybody be quiet.
But that's fine.
That's
But they already established, listen, neural link, we are in sync.
in sync.
Yeah.
Okay.
They pretty much threw every big anime trope in here.
Insane amounts of it.
And I loved all of it.
Yeah, me too.
Trope-tastic.
It was great in that sense.
Let's write off some fighting for your family.
I think that was probably the highlight of the film. when she's activate sword, all the big sword robots are coming to mind. Blazing sword was coming out in my head, and I was like, oh shit! And then they pulled it out, and I'm like, It's a chainsword? What the fuck?
You could tell who was a dork at that point
Yeah.
in the movie theater because, like, there were specific portions of the theater that when the sword happened, people were like, "Oh!"
And right before she cuts,
And it was so dumb, too, because it just says sword.
Yeah,
and
it
there's
just
a
says
button.
sword. There's a button.
and there's a little button picture that's like a sword.
Yeah, and you kind of, and I love how it was kind of out of nowhere. They're just like, "Oh yeah, this thing has a sword command."
We're like, what?
And then she says, "For my family."
Yeah, in the air, and it was the most epic slice.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, I thought what was also cool was the lead up to that when the monster had wings.
Oh,
That was cool too.
You guys flipped out
When the
about that. I
iguana
saw
got
you.
wings, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
that
that's
legitimately surprised me.
The thing that got me the most, me and TJ actually looked at each other when this happened, was one of the kaiju that they fight had an EMP shockwave, and it knocked out all the other robots.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they're like, listen, the main robot, Gypsy Danger, is an old model, therefore he's running on analog and he's nuclear powered.
Yeah.
And the first thing me and TJ said to each other was like, Giant Robo! Because in that same anime, Giant Robo, the main robot, which was named Giant Robo, he was the only one who was nuclear powered and not powered by the new energy source.
Yeah.
Alas, when they all wiped out the new energy source, he's the only one unaffected.
Right.
We're like, whoa, that's cool.
Yeah. I also, like I mentioned before, all the monsters are completely lifted from Ultraman. But what I like about the robots is they all have hints to like more classic design.
Oh yeah, I was actually going to get into this with you.
But he manages to keep them fairly original.
Okay, so who did you see like immediately popped out?
So like the one thing I will say is like if I had to call the whole thing as a whole, I would say it's like Armored Core meets Mazinger, somewhere in between.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But like Gypsy Danger's head is clearly from a Zaku.
Yes.
Like it is straight up Zaku.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like some of them, I believe like Strike Eureka's feet are from a Gundam. Like there's just a whole lot of hints everywhere.
The big thing that I got was Vince asked us afterwards. It was did Japan have one?
Yeah.
And he showed me the photo, and it wasn't the whole mech wasn't actually exposed in the movie.
Yeah, you only saw silhouette.
It was silhouette, and it's called Coyote Tango. But when you look at it, it looks almost identical to the gun cannon support unit from the original Gundam. He has the two side cannons and the visor.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god!
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But were you a fan of the mech designs in this one? Because I know you're a big mech buff. Didn't you find these guys still a little blocky? Or
No, you know what? I liked them, but I didn't fall in love with any one of them.
Okay.
Not even the German one?
You!
The one that looked like a Big Daddy?
No. No.
You fell in love with that one.
No.
Or what was the Chinese one?
The Chinese one with 3 arms.
Yeah.
I thought the concept behind that one was cool.
The 3 arms one?
Yeah.
Because they had 3 people?
Yeah, 3 people, there's 3 limbs. But then when they came into action, I'm like, well, this is kind of stupid.
They were just like flailing their arms.
Yeah, I'm like, I thought the one bigger arm would have been like something special, but it's like, no.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's just another one. But yeah, no, this movie was
Fantastic?
pretty fantastic.
Pretty
It was
fantastic,
super
too.
colorful.
Yeah, and I read an interview with Guillermo Del Toro, and he said that he doesn't want this to be the dark, brooding, cynical movie of the summer.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? I want it to be light, fresh,
Yeah.
and I want to expose the younger generation to kaijus and mecha. And I thought that was a really good goal that he had.
Yeah, no, like the one thing I will say is for all the bad actors in this film,
I thought they were good.
you know who the best actor was?
Who?
Idris Elba.
Oh, well, he was second best.
Her Hansen.
No,
Who's
the
the guy
little girl.
Really?
The little girl, Mako in the past.
Really?
Oh,
When
past
she was-
Mako?
Yeah, she was the best actress
She was
in the
pretty
entire
good.
film.
She was pretty good.
She was the best in that entire film.
What about
She's hilarious.
that scientist guy?
No, they're all
With the glasses.
they're all bad.
The guy
Okay,
from
they're all
Glasses.
Idris Elba's the only one that's decent.
What about Hellboy?
Ron Perlman.
Enough.
No.
Yo, Ron Perlman.
So, what did you think about it, Anthony?
I thought it was great.
Were you on the
It
love
was
train too?
fantastic.
Are you on the love train too?
Love that train.
Yeah.
Train love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me more. Well, what exactly did you like about it?
Like Vince said, all the tropes. All the tropes. Like as soon as he
single
pulled
one?
out a sword, I was like, oh my god. And
Yeah,
then I
when-
was like, yes.
I cannot stop thinking about when he's like, we got no options. She's like, we got one more.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what? All robots have one more.
Yeah.
Just one more.
Or like when they had the hot-headed fight between the hot shot rookie and the old blood.
Oh
When
yeah.
the main character and him fought in the hallway, I was like, really? Come on!
it's like blue versus red.
Yeah, it's like this, like that whole movie had me shaking my head But while I was shaking my head, I just had the biggest smile on my face.
Yeah, you're like, this is fucking dumb, but I love everything.
Yeah, but it's so good. Like, if people don't understand why we love giant robots so much and like those type of shows and like tokusatsu stuff, like this movie like encompasses that. Like if
agreed.
And if you go see Pacific Rim and you like this, like go back to past episodes and like watch our robot recommendations and that kind of stuff. Like it's all that stuff, if not better.
This thing just I guess highlights
the
biggest parts of
it's like this movie seems like the perfect way to introduce the like North American audience to these type of things.
So you think Guillermo Del Toro reached his goal?
Yeah. I think his goal like was met spot on. Yeah. And if it fails or like if people don't like it, that's not his fault. It's just that the North American audience doesn't like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get off the love train here.
Oh, thankfully.
And tell you that I love the shit out of this movie.
Damn it!
Right on, took a transfer, I'm back on the train.
Oh.
I can't...
He missed the love train stop, so he had to go back.
He had to go back.
I took the next one. Honestly, guys, I was actually trying hard to find a fault in this movie. I'm like, no, I can't just love this movie.
What are you talking about? There's tons of faults in this movie.
But, like, remember what I said about Upside Down last week, where it's, like, too much style?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it just eats up the substance. Yeah. This is that.
Yeah.
And I'll agree with you, though, the parts in the middle with the people fighting, the people interactions wasn't really very...
I like that part.
I thought it was a bit of a yawn fest. All the characters were a little, like...
Overacting?
That and they were all archetypes.
Oh, for sure.
You know? I like that, because that goes in with the
No, but they're all just, like, surface-level archetypes. They had nothing beneath the surface. They're, like... You could predict every one of their motives.
Welcome to anime, I guess? Like,
yeah, I know, but, like...
I did like when you put, the Australian kid into a omoplata from standing. You just put him in arm lock.
Oh, yeah.
But, okay, my favorite trope, since you guys all said yours, the sword one, mine was the old grizzled veteran who has one more go.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know how are we gonna be drift compatible? I bring nothing into the drift. It's like, oh, shit!
No, to me is when the doors open and he was there, because I didn't see it coming.
I saw that coming.
I didn't.
Really? You didn't see that?
I know, and I like, you know what?
After they had that whole talk about if I ever get in a
mech again, it'll kill me.
It'll kill me.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, you're fucking dying, son.
No, but I guess to me in my head, I'm like, oh, I wouldn't do it either. but then this guy just rocks up in this suit, and I'm like, man, he looks good.
I like those suits too.
Yeah,
those suits are very Mass Effect-y.
Yeah, very. You just like come out and just.
They had some like Final Fantasy VIII shit going on. They had like the lion.
Oh yeah,
with the chain on the fucking.
Yeah, no, I really like this movie a lot. What I think I like about it too is the fact that it's very large in scale. Yeah. They didn't really. The whole operations base and everything. The hangars, even at the beginning when they put out Gypsy Danger when he was just walking into the ocean, and even when they were going to the depths to hit the rift, like it was amazing to see how big and massive these things are, breaking buildings and whatnot.
Yeah.
The action was not. Did you guys find it difficult to follow at all? Sometimes, no.
No.
Yeah, me neither. Because I know Superman had that problem where they were just fighting in glass all the time, so I couldn't really tell where they were. And here they were fighting in Hong Kong. But the lights and like you could clearly see what was going on. Yeah. So and I like that a lot about the movie. I personally, one of my favorite things about this movie was the names.
Yes.
Of everything.
Yes.
So the main character, his name is Riley Beckett or something, and his brother's Yancey. The main Japanese girl's Mako Mori. The Australian was. Get this, Hercules Hansen.
That name.
Yeah, the general was Stacker Pentecost.
Oh God.
Okay, and you thought that was absurd. Now listen to the robot names. So the American one is Gypsy Danger.
Gypsy Danger.
The Japanese one was Chokowai. My bad. It's not. It's Coyote Tango. So Japanese, right? The Russian one was Cherno Alpha.
Yeah.
The Chinese one was Crimson Typhoon.
Uh-huh.
And my favorite, the Australian one was Striker Eureka, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Striker Eureka. He had chest launchers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the fastest too?
He was the fastest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you like that one so much.
I don't know. He had like wings and stuff.
Because I'm like, as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, speed. I don't think Blaven when I think
Speed.
When you think Blaven, you think speed.
No, I think
You think
slow and powerful.
Like when I think about what Blaven's character archetype that he likes, it's not speed.
Fast
Because
paladins.
speed's mine. But yeah,
I wish I had a
Well,
sniper
there was
here.
none of my archetype in there. There was no.
we're talking about the Russian
Yeah, the Russians, the Nautilus slash Big Daddy.
The Nautilus.
with
Nautilus.
with the
piston punches.
yeah the Rock'em Sock'em Robots punch.
Yeah. I love how the main dude literally had a rocket.
He did have an elbow rocket.
Yeah.
That was
He was
pretty
like,
cool. But yeah, I don't know. For me, if I were to rate this, I give it a 5, and I'm very enthusiastic about it.
Yeah.
Very enthusiastic
That's
about this movie.
great. That's great.
See it every day of the week.
Wow.
I'm kind of upset that I didn't pre-order that digital copy with the super ticket at our local cinema. I would just watch it on my phone all the time.
Oh
What
god.
about you dudes?
Anthony, go first.
5, and I'm so glad this movie exists.
Yeah.
I'm so glad this movie exists.
Exists. The fact that it exists, right? They
Yeah.
gave it a chance.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so happy.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's a 5. For me, this movie has despite its issues as a movie, what I liked most about this film was that it was fun. It had what I thought Fast 6 was missing, where everybody kind of knew, like, you know what, this is fucking robots and monsters. It is pretty stupid. Look at our character names. Look at our script. It's all fucking dumb, but let's go with it.
I'm just waiting for, like, Pacific Rim 2.
There is
And,
the sequel has been greenlighted and they're already writing it.
oh, nice.
The thing is, I'm very sad that I'm happy that it's gotten critical acclaim, but I'm also super.
Has it really?
Yeah,
Wow.
this film has critical acclaim, but it is doing poorly at the box office.
My friend
Oh, no
said,
doubt.
yeah, my friend said he went to go see it at on the weekend,
Yeah.
and he said it was empty.
Yeah,
See, every time I pitch this to people, they're like, "No, that sounds stupid."
But
and honestly, I'm not surprised. I kind of think like the whole, because the audience who would see this is the Godzilla audience
Yeah.
from back in like the 70s,
That's
right?
true.
And I don't know if that audience still exists anymore. Nowadays, you want
Not
something.
dead.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're.
And I wonder if that's still like a thing where, kind of like where video games, like kind of video games, and like maybe less so comics now, where it's still this seems like a childish thing,
Yeah.
and so
okay.
people don't want to like as an adult, I don't want to go see a children's.
I don't
movie.
know. Look at Iron Man.
That's why I said comics to a lesser extent,
Oh, okay.
because Marvel has been like pushing it so.
Well, what
hard.
about Transformers? That's clearly for kids.
Is it really now?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but again, more people grew up with Transformers than they did with Godzilla.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of this movie's sort of issue is that it's not that people don't like giant robots. I think there's no license to it, right? There's no big surrounding. It's not based on anything that we know.
I think if it was like
yeah,
a
okay.
live action Gundam movie,
Probably not.
Totally.
it'd
Really?
be better.
I think it would totally, because you say Gundam, people know what that is, even if you
Or
don't like
more
it.
percentage.
Yeah, even if you don't like Gundam, you'd still want to see what a live action one looked like, wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
that's true. So a lot of people
Live
are
action
comparing
is
this to Evangelion. Do you guys agree that this is comparable to?
I can see why.
Yeah.
The neural link is there. The fact that these robots are completely, for as awesome as they are, they're real robots.
They're vulnerable to the
Yeah.
max. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And that's why I said I wanted to see more of that mental connection stuff, because that's what
Yeah.
Ava's all about. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
But do you think that it's different enough from Ava? Because a lot of people are saying that it's
Oh,
a direct
totally,
hit.
because Ava's a lot darker.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. But yeah, no, definitely go see this movie.
Yeah, this is something.
Something special.
It's crazy. I can't believe I
Crazy.
can't believe how awesome it turned out.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'm still here in awe, kind of like, I can't believe I watched that. I can't believe, who was in the boardroom saying, yeah. I want
My best friend. That's who.
who
got Tim.
was there saying to Guillermo, you know what? Yes. To what? To all of it. Just do it all. Here's all the money in the world. Go
Are you
for
serious?
it.
He's like, are you serious, dude?
Yeah.
This is a big risk.
Yeah.
Did it have a large budget, Vince?
Yeah, it's a $200 million.
Wow. Dang.
And when you consider that none of that money is for paying the actors, high budgets.
Oh yeah, because they're all no names.
Exactly. Yeah, all that. That's a pretty large budget.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. All right.
Yeah, there
that's
we
good.
go. Okay, so let's move on into our picks of the week. I'll start this one off.
Sure.
So mine is Rockstar finally showed off their Grand Theft Auto gameplay trailer. Did you guys see this trailer?
Yes.
I did.
Did you?
He was watching it. Anthony was watching it, and I just got a glimpse of it.
No, Anthony was watching. Anthony was watching. I swear, Anthony was watching.
And then I scoffed.
You're like, ugh.
So I want to know what your guys' opinions are on this thing.
It's Grand Theft Auto. It's the same thing.
It's Grand Theft Auto.
It's literally the same thing. And then they tried to make it so that... What's up?
No, because I'm trying to fix it.
The thing about it is that they have that whole 3 people all at once thing.
Yeah.
And you can switch between them, but it's like, it's still the same shooting mechanics, same movement mechanics and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool how you can visit each of the characters. Because in Grand Theft Auto, you're doing 3 different main characters.
Yeah.
And I guess they all live separately. So you can go from each one or the other.
Mhm.
But I guess, what happens when you don't like one and you just stick with one of them, you know?
Oh, who knows?
Like, are they going to force you to do somebody else's missions?
Probably.
But,
I think
yeah.
I thought most of the missions. It seems like they're all together
Okay.
most of the time.
Yeah. But it seems like they also fit in all 3 different archetypes, kind of like different types of main characters that you'd find one you like.
Yeah.
Maybe casting a wide net like this is a good thing.
Yeah.
But to me, it's Grand Theft Auto. To be honest, I don't think I'm really excited for it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm kind of over Grand Theft Auto, but that's just me.
Anthony, you were already stoked for Grand Theft Auto to begin with.
Yeah. It's San Andreas again, but better. And
So, what did this gameplay trailer do anything for you? Did it?
yeah, it made me really excited. Like the main thing about Grand Theft Auto is always the story of Grand Theft Auto. It's like Rockstar has production values out the ass, and like having this 3 main character premise, being able to switch like on missions, being able to like go to different people on the mission and see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like that's really cool to me. And it's like not only can you play a different way, but you can play with different people doing different objectives in each mission. So depending on how you like to play, the mission is technically unique for all of you. Because like I want to be the sniper guy, support guy, or I want to be the dude who's going in.
Yeah.
And like all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like they're doing more. They're trying to make the people have a more intimate relationship with the main characters.
Mm-hmm.
So when you were switching from character to character, they said the big thing was like you're able to see what they're up to in their daily lives.
Mm-hmm.
And like they switched to like the rich guy, and he was like on a bike ride with his son.
Yeah.
And all that kind of stuff. And like it seems like they're trying to really to flesh out these characters more than just they are like back in the PS2 days. Like they're doing it more like Nico, where you really fleshed out a character.
Yeah.
And but this time it's with 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I'm really excited for it, and then I want to see what that whole Grand Theft Auto Online is all about.
Yeah.
Which seems like the San Andreas PC mod, but we'll see.
It looks a bit like it, yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Up until this point, like, yeah, no, I've been a little lukewarm on Grand Theft Auto 5.
Really?
Yeah, no, I haven't really been excited for it. And this trailer looks cool. There's a lot of neat stuff going on. Like, what this... I'm more impressed by this trailer than I am sold on the game. Like, it's like, oh wow, there's a lot of stuff going on in this video game. Yeah.
Did you say video game?
In the video game.
Damn.
And it is super impressive to see all this stuff going on, but at the end of the day, it's like you said, Blaven, it's Grand Theft Auto, and I don't know if I'm really stoked enough to get it. Or be sold on it yet.
It comes out this year, right?
Yeah, September.
There's no
17th.
new mechanics that would that get you excited?
No, mechanics is not really the term I'm looking
It seems like
for.
they cleaned up like their shooting and stuff overall.
Maybe,
So.
I don't know. I mean, it like I said, like this game has a lot of activities and things to do in it.
But you guys aren't side quest people.
No,
Yeah.
and it's also not JRPG style, right? You don't
Exactly.
get like a super strong, awesome sword afterwards. And you also don't get a social link.
No.
A la Persona.
I want someone to create a mod for this game now where it's like every time you play with a character, it's like the game freezes and a tarot card pops up. It's like you gained a new level.
No, it's like I don't know. I've never always been a big fan of open world sandbox games to begin with.
Is it because there's too much to do, or
It's because open world games for me they always mean like you're always sacrificing. I don't know. The more you try to do, the less refined every single activity seems to be.
I see what you mean. Okay.
Like,
so they're trying to cast a wide net, and they don't really get one really good thing.
Yeah, that's how I've always felt about all sandbox games. Like,
Okay.
the driving isn't that good. The shooting isn't that good. The darts game is a darts game. Same with pool. And it's like it's amazing that all this stuff is included, but
right.
I don't know if I really care for that anymore.
So you just want to play a dedicated dart game or a dedicated shooting game or a dedicated driving game?
I don't want to play a dedicated dart game, but yes, along
what
those
if it was made by Rockstar? Like
is this a cry for help that you want to play a dedicated dart game?
What if it was like their ping pong game, just hella production?
That was good for 5 minutes, and the demo was all I needed.
Yeah. I get you.
Got the spin on that shit.
But yet, what I will say is, Rockstar does prove again that they know how to cut together a trailer.
Yeah.
And then when you get there, it's like,
And that's my problem. Like, their marketing is so fantastic that I know I'll be buying this game on day one because the final, like, weeks up to they're gonna be, like, hit me with their marketing and be like, okay, I'll buy you. I'll be there midnight release. And then I'll play it for, like, 5 hours straight and be like, did I really like this? I don't know. And I'll go on my shelf and sit there for a year.
I think my favorite open world Rockstar game right now is Red Dead Redemption.
Same.
Yeah, and I really hope this can like blow it out the water.
I hope so too. Yeah. Yeah. I really hope it is that good.
Like and like even though it was the Old West and like there's not really much to do in the Old West because there's not really towns everywhere.
But I think that's why it worked because there wasn't that many things to do.
Yeah, it did work, and also like. Just that story, that whole story, all the way until the end, and even post game, like that whole story was fantastic.
Yeah.
So,
Grand Theft Auto, we look forward to. Yeah,
ish.
See you in September. I think
maybe kind of.
Yeah, whatever. Anthony, what was your pick of the week?
My pick of the week is last night at EVO. It was announced that there's a new patch for Street Fighter 4.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Is it a patch?
It is a patch.
Like it's a free patch?
No, it's not a free patch.
Spurt, milk.
Yeah, so this is going to be in the vein of Arcade Edition.
I could have swore they said Arcade Edition 2012 would be the last and definitive version.
It's Capcom.
Yo, for 2013 at least.
So broken promises.
So what happened is that at EVO, before the Street Fighter Top 8, they're like, yo, we got the sick-ass trailer for you to check out. Go! And it's like, they're like, the new patch for Street Fighter 4, new balance changes based on fan feedback, like 5 new stages. And I was like, 5 new characters. And as soon as that popped up, I'm like, this is where the money happens.
Yeah.
This is where the price tag happens.
Hold on. Can I just add a little more context? He was super excited.
I was super excited. And by the end of it, I was super disappointed.
Why?
Because there are 4 characters that they are adding.
Yeah.
They are Hugo, Rolento,
yes,
Elena, and who was the last one?
Poison.
And
guess where all those characters are from? In what game have they most recently been in?
There's an X.
No, there's a cross.
Oh, it's a cross.
It's a cross.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not coming to me.
It's Street Fighter cross Tekken.
Oh, that must be the game.
So all they really did was fucking like, yo, we got all these models that were just sitting on this shit. Put them in this other game. And it's
Anthony went from like he got mental guard broken.
Yeah, I got mentally guard broken. Like I was so pumped. And then
the fact too, dude. They only showed 4, not 5.
Yeah, the other rumor was that these characters, but there was also a rumor that there's going to be 5 characters, and one is going to make his debut in Street Fighter, and like also in other like supposedly linked screenshots, like Alex from Street Fighter 3 was in it, and I would have been super pumped for Alex.
Yeah,
but
you know, the thing is that they debuted this at EVO, people could not clap.
Yeah,
not clap.
Yeah,
so it's like yay.
They're feeding off the hype of all the other previous tournaments.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, no, I was super disappointed. So it's going to be a $15 DLC if you already own Arcade Edition.
Oh, I thought it was 19, but 15?
Yeah, 15, and then it's then they're going to have a disc retail copy.
$39, right?
I think it's going to be $39 because that's what Street Fighter Arcade Edition was.
Did you pre-order already?
No.
Oh, shut up, Anthony! You're going to pre-order this.
There's nothing that comes with. Oh, it comes with those costumes.
And also they balance patched it too, right?
Oh yeah, this will be a balance patch. So it's also if you're competitive and you want to stay up on the scene, you kind of have to have this because it'll be split like it was when an Arcade Edition came out, where if you had Super, but you didn't have Arcade Edition, you could only play with the pool of people that had Super.
Oh,
And yeah. And if you wanted to play with a friend who only had Super, you couldn't use your Arcade Edition characters.
Oh.
Yeah.
But the properties would still be the same for you?
Yeah, no, I think the balance was also different.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or was it? I forget. Or was it the balance was cross everything? But I forget.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well then.
But yeah, it's kind of crappy. Hyper Street Fighter 4
Ultra.
or whatever, same thing.
In purple.
It's dumb.
Guard break.
The what's Akuma's thing called? Does it go Metsatsu?
Go Hado Misatsu, whatever.
Yeah.
Mesatsu.
That's what this one is.
Yo, he's crushed.
I'm crying. I'm crying on the inside.
No, because it was interesting that you pointed that out. I didn't even know that. I didn't even realize that.
What?
That you were just like, these are all just people from CrossFit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, you're right.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I knew that too. When I saw this, I'm like, wait, there's no way I've seen this. I'm getting deja vu.
Yeah, they're all from Cross Tekken, and that's so disappointing.
So I'm home for Kazuya.
Mishima.
The Mishima Zaibatsu inside Street Fighter.
Listen, they opened the doors, so bring on the floodgate.
I guess.
That's hilarious. You guys are so... Because, that would make sense, dude. You said that debut...
Oh, fuck off! Oh my god! Debut in your Street Fighter game, and it's fucking... Oh my god.
It's Kazuya.
Because they can't actually...
Son of a bitch.
Because they literally cannot have anybody else from Street Fighter, right?
Oh my fucking Christ.
Yeah, because they have all the Street Fighter characters there now.
Unless they made a new character. But
No!
Fuck that. That's work.
After all the effort they put
Yeah,
into this
that puts
one,
into effort. That makes effort.
Dude,
That you put
it
some
is
work.
Kazuya.
But they could put in, like, Mega...
I know, cause fuck.
Wow. Well, good job, Capcom.
So angry.
Good times.
I want just put some Street Fighter EX characters even in there.
That's
Just put Skullomania in it.
I love Skullomania. But then again, he wouldn't be the one, right? Because he's already in a Street Fighter
Yeah,
game.
he's
But it's not an official Capcom game.
That's hilarious. But it's still in the brand.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Skullomania.
But it's an official Street Fighter game.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't know if it is.
Really?
I don't think. No, I think it's an alternate universe type thing. I don't think it's actual part of the storyline.
It's still part of a Street Fighter game.
Franchise.
He's already made a
It's
Street Fighter
franchise.
debut.
You mean like a franchise?
Yeah, it's
part
like
of the
Mega
franchise.
Man and X. Different universe, but whatever.
And Mega Man Zero would be part of the franchise.
Yeah,
too,
there
right?
you go.
Yeah.
See?
Yay!
Kazuya.
I love how I said Mega Man, but then I realized that they also have that character model in Cross Tekken as well.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's the old dude.
Yeah, oof. Gross.
He was broken for a while.
Alright, Blaven, finish the segment.
So my segment is about superheroes. Surprise, surprise, not about cards.
Wow.
Me and TJ were grocery shopping together, buying each other food and whatever.
Go hot.
I know, right? Buying our groceries together, right, guy? Okay. But we came across a magazine that said that it said that this is the Comic-Con magazine, preview for it. And on the front, it had Spider-Man facing down someone.
Yeah.
And he's facing down Electro.
Yeah.
And Electro reminds me of what you'd... Do you remember The Watchmen?
Yes.
Do you remember Dr. Manhattan? Yeah. So, basically, Electro looks like he's bald. He has translucent skin. And underneath, you can kind of see electricity.
Yes.
And his veins are, like, electrified and whatnot. So, he looks kind of translucent and glowing.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of looks like the Blue Man Group, but then somebody lit him up from inside.
But he's more green.
Is he green? I don't know. He looked really blue in the... Because he was wearing blue. His head was blue, but he's wearing black. That's what he looked like.
Oh, you mean on this...
On this cover.
Oh, I thought you meant like classic Electro.
Oh, no. Classic Electro was a guy wearing a green jumpsuit with lightning bolts as his face mask.
No, because I know there was one time when Electro did go like transparent.
Really?
So, yeah. Like green Electro and transparent.
Yeah. So it said, first look, Amazing Spider-Man 2 on the set with Jamie Foxx as Electro. And I'm like, what? And then I look closer, I'm like, oh my god, that does look like Jamie Foxx. He has the same Jamie Foxx scowl and everything. So the rumors about this movie is that, yes, he's going against Electro. And Harry Osborn's going to make an appearance.
Yeah.
And also, the Paul Giamatti, I can't remember what other movies he's been in.
Shoot him up.
He's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff.
Sideways.
He is going to be the Rhino. And I think it's going to be one of those things where at the beginning, Spider-Man's fighting someone, locks him up, and says, that's my life as Spider-Man. Now on to my real life. And then, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Like
That's
the
totally going to happen.
Yeah.
Paul Giamatti?
Right? He's not
Like,
big.
is Hollywood running out of actors? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, like I don't see him as being, the wonders of makeup, right? Like
I guess so.
And I mean, even Jamie Foxx, he looks pretty cool as Electro. So I'm really looking forward to this. What are your guys' thoughts on this? The big rumor is that they're assembling the Sinister Six, which consists of Doctor Octopus, Sandman, the Vulture,
Yeah.
Electro, Mysterio, and I guess the Rhino. Or did I already say Rhino?
Wait, say again?
So I think it's Doctor Octopus,
Yeah.
Electro, Mysterio, the Vulture, Craven,
Craven the Hunter.
Craven the Hunter,
And Rhino.
and Rhino.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Sandman. See, Sandman's one of them. I didn't say that one yet. So I don't know why Rhino's in there. Maybe it's just going to be a one-off thing.
Wait, no, Craven. Is Craven?
Craven's part of the original Sinister Six.
Okay, yeah, alright.
So these guys are going to be... Apparently they're assembling them so that they can have one big one. And I think this is going to be cool.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think? Electro, big fan?
More of a fan of Shocker.
Oh, yeah.
Electro's cool. Like, he's not one of my all-time favorite Spider-Man villains.
Who is it? Is it Venom?
No, it's Doc Ock.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
No, mine are the Goblin twins.
Oh, what? Who?
I'm sorry, not twins, but...
The brother...
Yeah.
No, the son... father and son?
Yeah, I love Harry.
Harry
I love how he has
and-
that mental issue where he always sees his father.
I think my favorite's Carnage.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to do symbiote in this franchise.
They might. I don't know. I just... Whatever.
Yeah, so...
I'm excited. But
Yeah,
then
me
again,
too.
I was always
I'm always excited. I like this new Andrew Garfield.
Same.
Yeah, this new Andrew Garfield.
I
As opposed to
really
the old Andrew
hope...
Garfield.
I really hope Emma Stone has an epic death scene.
Yeah,
Do you think it's going to be Bridge, neck snap?
but it's not going to be the Goblin this time around.
No, but I don't want it to have anything to do with Peter being there. Like, I want a villain to come up and murder her.
Do you want Rhino to gore her?
Well, whatever.
Right at the beginning.
Electro to shock her to death, whatever. Like, I want her just to go out.
Yeah, for the bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. So, what, you want to see Peter be rage or Peter break down?
Peter breakdown.
Okay.
And then Rage.
I thought so.
No, I want to see him question himself.
Go
Go into a suicidal state, pick up the symbiote. Oh my god, I'm Venom.
I don't think...
I see your thought logic.
I don't think Spider-Man raging is all that cool.
Yeah, it's not really.
Like, he's not the character to rage.
Yeah.
Like, if I want someone to rage, it's like, I want Wolverine to rage and, like, chop people up.
Yeah, he's too much of a nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm excited for this one, too. I saw a funny picture online. It was Tobey Maguire in a Spider-Man suit next to Mary Jane when they were on the web. And he goes, "I'll always be Spider-Man." And then just the next panel is just Andrew Garfield laughing. But yeah, so
yeah, one of the cool things I saw about the new Spider-Man suit was that they're incorporating an MP3 player to a suit.
So he can be listening to music while
yeah, and he can control through his web shooters.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious.
That's awesome.
And I'm hoping that the opening montage is "This is my life as Spider-Man," and he puts on he doesn't put on his headphones, but he puts on the mask, and then he has a track list.
Spider-Man.
No, and I hope it's just like either hardcore dubstep or rap, and he's just saving the day.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, and I think they only did it because do you guys remember Stanley's cameo in the first one?
Yeah.
Where he puts on the headphones and like
And
because that was
everybody's fighting around.
like I hope it's like in that same vein.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's me.
Cool.
That's our picks.
That's our picks. Let's move into our weeks.
Yep.
You know what? I'll go first.
Right on.
This week I watched more Battlestar.
Galactica. What is frack? What's a
Fuck.
frack? Is it? Is that what they say?
Oh my god, it's so annoying. It's so annoying
Yo,
Frack you.
that they try to use frack.
Well, what the frack?
Yeah, as a replacement for fuck. What are you gonna do? Just frack all day?
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Frack off. You mother fracker.
Oh my god, it annoys me so
Yeah, because
much.
the Natalie Chan from Community Channel has a t-shirt that says "What the frack?" It's
Yeah.
Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Fuck. Frack. Sorry, frack. Frack! Anyways, I watched that, finished season 2. Season 2's finale is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And then season 3 starts, and it's like, whoa, this is a whole different show. What has happened? Like, there's a time skip, then there's shit happens. We're not even on Battlestar Galactica anymore.
You're on Earth.
No,
Earth.
we're not on Earth.
You're on the moon.
We're somewhere else.
Mars.
And then a couple episodes in, I'm like, do I like this show anymore? What's going on? We're back on the Battlestar. Things are kind of back to normal, but they're not. More teen drama. Well, they're not really teens. They're like adults.
A Cylon and a human had a child.
And then Yeah. So I'm liking it. I didn't know Lucy Lawless was in the show. Yeah, and she's been in the show for like a whole season. I did not realize it was her.
What, is she like really good looking?
She has blonde, wavy hair.
Whoa, that is not Xena.
Yeah, and it's like 10 years after Xena, right? So it's
Right.
like
Lucy Lawless is Xena.
yeah. So she looks nothing like Xena. She's wearing a suit, like she's wearing a business suit all the time.
Wow. She busts out a sword and do a war cry.
No, she's also not quite as fit as her Xena days. That's not to say she's fast. She's just
Skinny.
she looks more like a mom now. That's
No
all.
tone. Is that what you're saying?
Well, you don't ever see her body. She's all wearing a business suit.
Maybe she's super toned.
But yeah, so I mean, Battlestar's cool, loving it. I'll probably finish it by next week. But I just found out there's a movie in between season 3 and 4 that I have to watch too. So whatever.
Her name is Lucrezia?
What?
Her name is Lucrezia?
Xena?
Yeah. That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Lucrezia Xena?
No, her name is No, her name in Battlestar is Luc.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, I don't know actually what her name is.
damn.
But anyways, yeah, that's it for Battlestar. And then I played my 3DS game, SMT Devil Survivor Overclocked.
And?
It's like a tactical RPG where every character in your party is actually a smaller party. So think
Wait, what?
so think about like if you
Sounds like this guy.
kinda, yeah.
I'm gonna go eat my weapons.
No, you're more like a Pokemon trainer with 2 Pokemon out at the always.
Always.
So you always have 2 demons out with you, each person, and they occupy a square and whatever. And so you have to manage. Okay, you know when you play Persona
Yeah.
Right. and you do the whole demon fusion system.
Yeah.
Think if every character was the main character.
So basically, if you're saying that if 3 of us were a party,
We'd have-
Anthony would have his 2 demons, I would have my 2 demons, you have your 2 demons.
Yes.
And we'd be all separate we'd be all separate squares on the map, but when you
Yes.
get into a fight, you're using you and your little team.
Yeah. It turns into a straight up like turn-based JRPG battle.
But we're all, as a unit, as a whole,
Yeah.
one big team.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
And it has all that stuff like you pass skills. There's the demon fusion system. I kind of found out why Persona would never take place in Tokyo though.
Why?
That's reserved for the mainline SMT games. only
It
the
is.
main lines ever take place in Tokyo. But over the Devil Survivor is cool. Basically, you are in Tokyo, and they lock you in there for 7 days because there's demons out, and you got to do shit. It sounds very similar to The World Ends With You. That premise, only
Yeah.
you're not dead.
Okay.
You're alive.
Are, like, in all their mainline SMT games, are they all dead? Because, like, in Nocturne, I'm pretty sure you die and become a demon.
It's either you're dead or you've gone out to a world with an apocalypse has happened.
Okay.
But yeah, it's all about dark
Yeah,
overtones and
yeah.
such. And this game is like that too. I'm like 20 hours in. I'm on, I think, day 3 of 7. And I can tell this game is going to go where
Where the wild things are.
kind of, it's like, I can see already they're making the plans at which of your friends are you going to side with, and eventually you're going to have to kill the other one.
Dun, dun, dun! You're killing me, aren't you?
And that sounds like SMT. So, whatever.
Killing me.
I wanted to...
No, all their main characters are named characters.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
you
there's
don't name
no
them?
us.
Mhm.
Yeah. They'll have, I guess, personalities and different...
Yeah, except for you.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
I named my character Main Hero.
Did you really?
Very
You
crazy.
should have named him Default.
Nah, it wouldn't fit.
Aw.
What? How does main hero not fit?
It's 6 letter.
How does default not fit?
Is that 6 letters?
DEFAULT.
7.
7.
Okay.
And hero?
So Main is the first name.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Hero's the second
Space. You have a space in there?
Okay. Oh, no, he was 2 separate names. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, main, first name, last name,
It's
hero.
Hero. So the people call me Hero or Main Hero. But I also have a nickname which my friends call me. They call me Phones.
Phones?
Yeah.
Headphones.
Headphones.
Oh my
Because
god.
the main character has headphones!
Is it Phones?
Yeah.
Or
No,
PH?
Oh, sorry, they're PH, yeah.
Oh.
Like headphones, yeah.
Yo, you're
I thought that was great.
You're PH phones.
PH phones.
But yeah, no. I
Headphones.
wanted to finish it before
Shin Megami Tensei
4.
4,
Yeah.
but no dice.
But no doubt, I couldn't get through. You know why?
No, why?
Because Battlestar Galactica. So,
God damn.
This is also a pretty long game.
What?
Shin Megami Tensei.
4?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Overclocked.
The Overclock.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't think you're
holy
gonna- yeah.
shit, I'm not going to finish this anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh my god.
Sir.
And especially since this is the overclocked edition with an extra day.
No, sorry.
I'm like, fuck.
Frack.
Whatever. I might go back to it
All you
later.
gotta do is beat the up to the extra day, and then leave it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I like tactical RPGs, but for some reason I can't quite get into this one.
Not enough cool robot animations, man.
You're right, and not enough Fire Emblem.
Okay then.
And Fire Emblem has social links. This one doesn't, so.
Real?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the classic. You make a demon, fuse the demons, min-max skills.
Yeah, so with mainline SMT games, the appealing draw is the demon.
Oh wait, no.
fusing.
For some reason, I thought you said Fire Emblem had social links.
It does.
It does.
Oh, so I did hear that right.
Yes, you did.
What the hell?
Yes, you did.
I need Fire Emblem.
It's not actually social links.
Well, it's not quite as. It's not like 10 levels of social links.
And then you can kiss your best friend at the end.
It's compatibility, right?
Well, no, it's not compatibility. I mean, it sorta.
Because they have the support stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you hang out more, you get a little story sequence. You could do this up to 3 times. If you do it the 4th time with someone, you marry them.
Wow.
Min-max kids.
Yeah, but yeah. I wanted to talk about World of Tanks, the beta.
Do you
But-
actually?
Yeah, but I didn't realize there's scheduled playtimes.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I was like, fuck. And then I just was like, whatever. I'll wait till it's open, and then I'll go in.
How many tanks are you gonna
I don't know.
drive?
Maybe I'll get into the grind.
Oh, frack.
Shut up. Frack and slag.
Slag.
This guy.
A slag for?
Like, I don't know. Shot someone down. Slagged him. Slag one. Slag one bogey.
That's funny.
Slag one tango.
That's funny. But yeah, no, that's my week. I'm getting SMT4 tomorrow, so I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, wait, I forgot to ask. Did you tell your brother about the Street Fighter update?
No, I'm gonna tell him soon.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna be hilarious.
All right, cool. Blave, what did you do?
Actually, I didn't do much this week, so I only had one thing. I played in the Magic 2014 pre-release, and I also played Two-Headed Giant with Anthony. A lot of my time has been taken up by finishing my final art project for the art class I was taking.
Right.
So I'm a full-fledged artist. But
Got
yeah.
this paper here to prove it.
Oh, bop, bop. But no, yeah, so not much to report on this end. Magic 2014, not really that exciting. I didn't really like this. The whole set of cards seems kind of weak, and I'm not the only one who thinks about this.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm gonna look forward to the next 4 months before the next set comes out.
Oh.
The set based on Greek gods, so hopefully that one will be better. Yeah, the one thing I did, which will tie into Anthony's week, I guess now, would be that we watched EVO together. EVO.
Evo.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you can go ahead and...
Evolution Championship.
2013.
It is a fighting game,
Yeah.
the biggest fighting game.
Yeah, I've been listening since last year. It's the biggest fighting game tournament, period.
Sure.
NA.
NA. It is the world championships, quote unquote,
Yeah.
for thing, and it's actually the cool thing about it is that it's all fan run.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just companies sponsor it, but it was started by fans, and it just got really.
What
good.
kind of company sponsored this, actually?
WB Games.
Huh?
WB Games.
Yeah, WB Games, like
Atlas.
Atlas sponsors it. A lot of companies who have games in Evo also buy advertisement time.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And there's some other stuff, just like there's this website called Broken Tier, and they sell fighting game memorabilia and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's all weekend long. It was Friday to Sunday. The games there were Tekken Tag Tournament 2, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Street Fighter 4,
All right.
Marvel 3.
Wait,
Uh,
Marvel. There's Marvel and Marvel?
No, just Marvel 3.
Oh, okay.
Just Ultimate Marvel. Injustice.
Really?
Yeah, Injustice Gods Among Us and MK9.
Persona 4, did you say?
Oh, and Persona 4 Arena.
and
Sweet.
Smash Bros. Melee.
I did say Melee
Alright.
already. And Persona 4 Arena.
Awesome.
And KOF 13.
Oh, how could you
do
forget?
people?
Dude,
Oh,
KOF
oh,
13
yeah.
is so good.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
so-
I mean, like, do people care?
Oh,
yeah. It's actually, surprisingly, it's really big in South America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the big hitters over there are usually like Mexico and Brazil.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, and it's lately it's been Korea. They're coming up on it.
Of course.
Yeah, damn Koreans.
Them Koreans.
But it was great. I watched it like it was a sporting event. I'm into the community as like someone would be into football. So I know players. I know like the past majors they've won. I know their EVO seeding points.
This is exactly what I told him when we sat down and watched it. And he was yelling out all this stuff. I looked at him like, "Yo, man." He was like, "What? I've never seen you like this. This is like you're into like fantasy sports drafts. Like you know this guy's record, what his previous things are, what he's done,
what his teams are, what his alternate teams are.
Yeah,
what other games.
It's insane."
But it was great. It was fucking great. Pool play was kind of boring. It was because it's not always the big names. Top 8 is where most of the excitement happens. Smash Bros is not for me. I tried to watch Smash Bros.
Was it the most popular one during the week?
No, not even close. Street Fighter is the main event.
Well, you said that it got the most fan reception.
So how Smash Bros got in is that they had a spot open, and EVO was like, okay, we're gonna hold a charity event. You guys donate to
charity.
To charity,
yeah.
And then you put your money towards a game.
Yeah.
And we have this list of games that's eligible to win.
Yeah.
And the game that got the most money due to fan support in this charity event was Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Oh, okay.
Not Brawl.
Yeah.
And so Melee got a spot at EVO, and it also got stream time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is it kicked out the KOF and P4A didn't get stream time during pools, and I don't think P4A got stream time during finals either. So
makes sense.
It's
so Smash Bros is basically people just wave dashing using Foxx.
Yeah, it's wave dashing using Foxx or Fallucco, and only playing on stages where it's a flat land and then and nothing like Final Destination, or it's flat land and then 3 little platforms.
The Kirby stage,
like the Kirby stage.
Yeah. Oh, okay,
like that's all it was.
Yeah, that's
insane.
That's how fighting games work.
Man,
it was really. I found it kind of boring. Like the wave dashing and stuff is really cool for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then when it all comes to how well you can edge guard and how well Peach can chuck turnips at you, like it got kind of boring for me.
But Anthony, luckily I was able to sit down with him in time to watch the finals of KOF.
Oh yeah, King of Fighters 13.
And yo, the guy in the finals,
yeah,
his nickname that we gave him, Tito Boy.
What?
Because he's Filipino.
Oh god,
this guy was awesome.
Yeah, so his name's like Reynolds or something, and he went up.
Reynolds
against,
probably it.
Yeah, and he went up against the Korean. He plays for this.
He's Japanese, remember?
No, he's Korean.
Really?
Cafe ID.
The one who
Mr. KOF.
The one he broke?
Yeah, Mr. KOF.
Okay.
It was this place in Korea called Cafe ID. It's an internet cafe, and they brought their sponsor over.
Yeah.
But his name is Mr. KOF.
Wow.
And he beat Mr. KOF. But it was crazy because he made it to the top 8, and Tito Boy was in the losers bracket.
Yeah.
So how all the tournaments work is that there's a winners bracket and there's a losers bracket. And when the grand finals happen, someone is in winners bracket and someone is in losers bracket. So for the person in losers bracket to win the whole thing, he has to win 2 sets of best 3 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
So he has to drop. Yeah, so he has to drop the winners down to losers and then win. But then the winners only has to win 1 set of 3 out of 5.
Right, because he's the winner.
Yeah, because he's the winner. And so what happened was it was the first set of 3 out of 5. Mr. KOF was up 2 games straight. Yeah. He just needed to win 1 game. And then Reynolds he's like, you know what? Kim at point is not working for me.
So basically his team was...
it was Kim.
It was Kim Kapwan, Taekwondo guy, Benimaru, the guy with the long... tall hair, does electricity, and Chin, which is an old guy who drinks wine.
Yeah.
The other guy's team was Rio? No.
Yori?
Yeah, no, his team.
No, did he have Ori on his team?
No, he didn't. I forget what the other guy's team was, but his first character was Kim. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
What did he do?
So the first character was Kim, and he's been losing. So he switches Kim out for the DLC version of Kyo, which is Nest's Kyo, and he's like, that's all KO storyline. Don't worry about that. So that happens, fucking dominates, wins 6 straight, wins the championship.
But
it was crazy.
He didn't just dominate so now my team's even. No, his one Kyo took out the other team one after the other.
Wow.
Yeah, some matches it was you did not kill Kyo. I just dominated you.
The other thing too is that they kept zooming in on the Korean guy's face.
Yeah.
And Anthony was like, "This is what we call Blaven mentally guard broken." This guy was about to cry.
Yeah, there was a time he's like when he won his second match, he's like, "I'm so happy, I'm so pumped," right? And then he lost the set, and he's like, "Shit!" And then he loses the next game, and you kind of see this wave of
So
nervousness
wait,
over his face.
He loses 6 straight to the same character?
To the same
character.
So he doesn't even learn, like...
No,
he couldn't stop it.
He couldn't stop it. It's crazy. And, like, also the thing was, like, how Chin works is that he's an old guy that drinks wine. It's like drunken boxing type thing.
Yeah.
Every time he takes a swig, he gets his attacks do more damage.
Right.
So there were times where he let Chin drink 3 times, which I think is the max.
Yeah.
And he would do one, like, really good combo, full to dead.
Oh, man.
Like, just totally wreck him. He makes one mistake, it's over.
What happened at the end? The Korean guy throws his controller and breaks it.
He throws his stick,
On
gets
the
away
ground.
from all the cameras, and when he comes back, like, he's holding back tears. Like, it was really crazy.
Broken.
Yeah.
Like, he was actually, like, broken.
He broke a person by playing KOF. It was great.
And then afterward, Tito Boy put on aviators that had the American flag on them.
Yeah. Aviators that had the American flag on the glasses, waving an American flag. Like, it was awesome. It was, and then the crowd was just like, USA! USA!
Whoa, true patriot.
Broke.
Yeah, it was pretty great. The other finals I got to see. I didn't get to see Smash. I didn't get to see all that stuff, or Injustice, or any of the American games. I got to see the Marvel.
Oh my god.
Marvel was crazy. So, if people don't know, Marvel 3 at a competitive level...
It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's dumb. Pretty much how it is, it's... Like, step 1 is mix up.
Yeah.
Step 2 is kill that character.
Mix up means you attack from either the left or right. They have to
Yeah,
guess.
and they have to guess, right? So it's like, make them guess and hit them. Step 2 is...
Did you kill the
Yeah,
character?
did you kill the character? Yes, you win. Because it's just rinse and repeat until all characters are
And
dead.
if the flowchart goes no, you lost.
Yeah, you lost because you didn't kill a character. Now the other guy kills you. Yeah. So that's pretty much how
Literally, I
Marvel
watched
works.
this guy beat down through these guys' characters, and he has all 3 left, and then this one character kills all of the other team.
So the big thing late now is level 3 Virgil. And level 3 Virgil...
Dream Crusher?
Yeah, he's known as the Dream Crusher. Because he will just come back and ace a whole team by himself.
Oh,
It's so
man.
good.
It's really dumb.
So the finals was...
Uh,
back in the day, there was a guy who was really well known, Justin
Wong. Well, he's still one of the biggest names, but he's not as dominant in the
Yeah,
scene
yeah,
as
yeah.
he used to be. And the guy who was also in the grand finals is someone he's been in the scene, but his name's Flocker, but he hasn't really been
performing.
like
Or-
he's good, but he's never been like top 8 good, or at least I don't think. Or not. Yeah. So he made it to grand finals, and Justin Wong was in losers bracket, and he fought his way back up. He won a set, but it came down to the final round. They were both at 2 in the best of 3,
Okay.
or the best of 5, and Flocker took it over Justin pretty handily with fucking Virgil. So that was pretty crazy. Flocker's team was 0 on point, Dante in the middle, and Virgil on anchor.
What?
Okay.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then, because he had jam session, remember?
Oh, yeah.
He used just Dante for his jam session assist. And then Justin Wong's team was Wolverine on point, Storm in the
He
middle.
still used Wolverine.
Yeah, Storm in the middle.
Yeah.
And who was last for him?
I can't remember.
I forget his last character. But yeah, it was really close. There was no like crazy upsets. It was like solid play through the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then the last one I saw, which was the biggest one, was Street Fighter Finals.
That's always the biggest
Yeah,
one.
Daigo 7th place.
Of course.
Yeah.
He's over.
Yeah,
His reign is gone.
he is now like I feel he's more of an icon.
He's stepped into the Jordan.
Yeah, he is a Michael Jordan right now
Yeah.
of the fighting game community. He is a name.
Yeah, he's Gretzky,
Yeah.
Schumacher. He's had his time.
Yeah.
And no one will ever compete like he did anymore. But
But the grand finals actually came down to this guy. I forget. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's like Xian.
Sheehan?
Xian.
mm-hmm.
And so he plays Gen of all characters.
The old
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. And Gen, for people who don't know, he's really confusing to play because he has 2 different stances.
Not to play against, to
To
play.
play in general. Yeah. So he has 2 different stances, which give him
Mantis and
completely... Mantis and Crane, which give him completely different move sets and move properties. Which
Okay.
are... So, like, technically, like, every character has 2 ultras. Technically, Gen has 4 ultras.
Oh,
He
wow.
does.
Because he has a different ultra per stance.
Oh, God.
So he's just really hard to play as a character. And like this, he played against Tokido. He's one of the best Japanese Akumas in the final. But like, it was like watching someone study a textbook and then be like, "I have mastered you." It's crazy. It was the smartest decisions, the smartest plays I've ever seen watching EVO or watching fighting games. Period.
Wow.
Like he knew spacing under air fireballs. He knew like he read his opponent. He's like, "You're gonna try for this mix up. Block, block, block. You're dead because I just countered you. You didn't block me."
Where's this guy from?
He's from Singapore.
Oh,
And he's
I know that.
yeah, he's from
land of the rich.
yeah, he's from the cross. There's a little fighting game community thing called Cross Counter,
Uh-huh.
and he's part of the Asian
Okay.
affiliate of Cross Counter.
Cross Counter has an Asian affiliate.
Yeah, that's
hilarious.
yeah, yeah. And so like it was, I don't know, like all it was just smart play after smart play after smart play. Like like
Yeah.
he is nothing short of a fighting game genius in that match.
Nice.
It was kind of crazy.
Mhm.
That's nuts.
The biggest one was Gen has his one ultra. He dashes towards you, and like it travels like almost a full screen, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what he did is that he timed it so that when Akuma does his air fireball, he'll be close enough so that the invincibility startup of his ultra will negate the fireball that's like inside his body,
Oh, that's
and then catch Akuma on
his landing.
on his landing.
That's dumb.
And it was so crazy. It's, oh my god, it was nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really exciting. And that was EVO. EVO was crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I would watch it again. Like, I never thought it'd be that exciting.
Evo's cool to watch, but my problem with it is it's hard to really follow and understand if you're not already in that scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing that's different between like other esports like League of Legends or say StarCraft is those games go on long. And so while in between, like when someone does something really intricate or detailed, like
Yeah.
there is time for commentators to explain
say
to people,
something, yeah.
to be like, hey, this is what happened,
Yeah.
and this is why it's important.
Yeah.
But with fighting games, they're so fast, and like by the time I would have explained that one complicated thing, like 3 other more complicated and even more important things would have
Yeah.
already happened.
Yeah. And then there's the argument of, well, even in between rounds, they just start up instantly.
Yeah,
right?
because it's not it's sanctioned by them.
Yeah.
They're the ones that do the restarts.
Yeah. So I mean, that might help if they spaced out the round time.
Mm.
But then I don't know if like they would.
They lose momentum.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Would
Yeah,
the players argue against that?
Yeah, it's momentum
Some
shift.
players do that to like they're just like, okay, I lost 2 in a row. I need to go to character select, not even to change my character, just to fucking cool down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, that's the big thing about fighting games. It's kind of a time sink, just to learn the lingo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
but man, it's exciting, so exciting.
So his is fighting games, mine is magic, and yours is the coolest out of all of us, F1. So
Formula One.
yeah, so I
The
think
most normal.
the most normal.
Oh yeah, mine was crazy, man.
Yeah.
The other thing, I'll go through the last couple quickly because it was a long time on EVO. I bought Animal Crossing New Leaf for the 3DS.
Of course you did.
Of course you did.
Of all the people in this room, of course you had to buy it.
Shit, that's all I gotta say because I've just been claiming
Do you?
bells.
Are you
fishing.
Like, are you in that zone right now where like you wake up, it's like 10, you're playing Animal Crossing, and suddenly it's like 10 again?
It's not that bad because it's still a portable game, and I
Okay.
can't play portable games for that long.
Okay.
But I now carry my DS with me wherever I go
Shit.
because it's like, okay, it's 4:00 right now,
Oh,
so it's
my
like
God.
certain stores are gonna have certain things, and like I can check my street passes, and like I'm gonna check what the price of turnips are. It's like it's just fucking crazy. Like I don't know.
Did you set yours so that you have the shops open at regular time?
I didn't get that option to set anything.
Oh,
Actually,
Whoa.
I don't know how to set it.
Well, that's good.
Maybe I haven't got there yet.
okay.
Well, no, maybe that's it. They just don't let you.
Maybe, yeah. But it has gotten me to wake up earlier.
Wow.
It's literally been my mental, like, my internal alarm clock. Is like,
Wow.
I need to fucking buy stuff.
I don't know if that's a good thing or just sad.
I need to get bells. Hella bells. Yo, Tom Nook! Fucking dead money. Like, just, he's like, yo, you need a new house? Like, yo, it's only like 100,000 bells. No problem. And if you don't pay me back, I'll break your kneecaps.
Oh wow.
Like,
Damn.
well, actually, he's actually like really friendly. He's like, "There's no time limit on your loan. Just pay off it whenever." But
Then where's the consequence?
Where's the kneecaps?
the consequence is that your house is fucking shitty, and that like you see other people's houses that are like 17 floors and like 3 rooms each floor, and you're like, my house is 1 room and it's literally half the size of any one of your rooms.
Shit.
So I need new stuff. I need basically that whole game is a life sim. It's I need to make money to get a bigger house to put all my shit in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been spending most of my time fishing and catching bugs because it's still early game. But fun times.
I bet.
The other thing is it was on sale. Mighty Switch Force on the 3DS eShop. It's a download puzzle platformer. You are a cop. All these criminals have escaped. For some reason, they like standing in certain areas of levels and not moving. So you have to solve puzzles to go recapture them. And it's just a really fun like short game to play. Like I can bust out a level in like a minute or 2. Like just a quick time thing. The art is all 2D hand drawn type style sprites.
Yep.
And the 3D really makes this game look that much better because the main mechanic for the game is to switch things. So there'll be blocks where certain blocks are in the background and certain blocks are in the foreground. And when you have 3D on, it really pops. Like it really does.
You mean more phasing?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, so there's a block that's transparent and then a block that's solid, and when you switch a button, one becomes transparent, one becomes...
Oh.
So it's one of those red-blue blocks.
Okay, because I was like, really? They worked with 3D?
Like, no, the blocks do work with 3D.
No, that's nothing. No, I'm just saying it's not switching things, it's phasing.
Phasing, yeah. So, like, the transparent blocks look like they're more in the back.
Yeah.
And then the solid blocks look like they're more in the front. And there's, like, cool little things where, like, you can push enemies. Like, if you switch yourself while you're in front of a transparent block, it'll crush you. And you'll lose a life, and you'll make like a little indent in your DS screen, and it looks really nice. Like
because
it looks like
phasing in, right?
Yeah,
so it'll push you forward.
It pushes you forward. Like it takes into consideration that there's a DS screen there, and it looks really nice in the 3D. And the soundtrack, I just love the soundtrack. Fantastic. And then the last thing I did was also on sale, Hotline Miami. Which is a PC game. I want to call it like a puzzle murder simulator. It's a puzzle game where you murder people, pretty much. It's yeah, and it's oddly violent too. It's kind of like 16-bit, 32-bit style. It's top down, and the game starts off as you're just some dude, like you don't know who you are. Like I don't know if the character knows who he is because it's a silent protagonist. But like you don't know who you are as a player, and you are getting these contracts from your home phone to kill like just apartments full of dudes. And how it works is that each room has a layout, and there's like a really efficient way to take out this whole room, and you got to figure it out.
Okay, all right.
And so, but when you go through, enemies die in 1 hit, but you also die in 1 hit.
Sounds fair.
Yeah. So when you die, you restart back at the room. You have to clear a room before you either beat the level or go to the next checkpoint. So then, when you die, say there's like 1 guy left and you die, and you have to kill all the other guys. It restarts, and there's everybody's back.
Okay.
There's like little things like some enemies have body armor, so you have to take a shotgun to knock them down, and then like snap
a
them
shotgun?
Yeah, because there's guns in the game as well. So there's guns and melee weapons.
Yeah.
You start off with just your fists, and when you punch someone, they fall to the floor, and then you got to finish them off. Like there's like one where you just smash their head onto the floor until their head explodes.
Wow.
Yeah, or like if you punch them and they get knocked out onto a wall, you just stomp them in the face, and then when you take out your boot, like the guy's pixelated face becomes curved outwards and all red, like you took your foot out of the inside of his face.
Man,
it's really violent and it's really creepy because all of the
sounds like it.
Yeah, all of the when you start off the game, every time you get to a level, you have a choice of a different animal mask.
Wow.
Yeah, and so there's like the one you start off is the rooster, and the rooster does nothing. But there's like one that's an owl face, and it reveals secrets. There's one that's a tiger's face, and it makes your fist lethal, so that when you punch them, they just die instead of getting knocked over.
Oh.
And like stuff like that, and like the whole story just has this really fucking like super dark, gritty, disturbing tone to it. You're like meeting people who are like torturing prostitutes like by giving them drug overdoses and stuff, or like you're going into like the darkest depths of human emotion, and it's kind of fucked up. It's got a really uppity soundtrack, which is weird.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
that's what I heard is probably the best thing about the game.
Yeah, it's got a really like 80s like techno like trance vibe to the soundtrack, and it doesn't fit, but it also fits perfectly. It's kind of weird.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, you gotta listen to the soundtrack and also see the game in action to really
All right.
understand it. But I think it's still on Steam sale at this recording. It's like $2.
I'm watching the gameplay now. It's pretty cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's really interesting.
And I guess that's the show.
Yes. Thank you all for listening to our Love of Giant Robots.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
We did. It was like, what, an hour ago?
God, man, time sure flies.
You know.
Anything you guys want to say before we go? Any big announcements? Any?
I'm gonna go
other
play
comments?
Gen when I get home because obviously I'm the best.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna play Gen.
Lost 5 pounds.
Did you?
I did.
Congratulations.
Great. Now it's back on.
Was it diet or exercise?
Both. Mostly diet.
All
Mostly
chicken
diet.
breasts.
All
no
chicken
fish.
breast. That's it.
I was gonna say, how did?
Chicken breast smoothies. Chicken breast ice cream.
I was just gonna. Wow.
Turkey bacon.
Well, I don't know. This is just the beginning, so we'll see. Hopefully, I can keep it up. My target weight is like 180.
How far do you have to go?
I still have 30 more pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a long time. So I'm thinking like 2 to 3 pounds a week. We'll see.
Wow.
If that.
I don't know. To me, that sounds like unreasonable. That seems crazy. 2 to 3 pounds a week.
That's
No, I think that's
Is it
reasonable.
actually?
That is actually like very small.
2 pounds? Yeah, that's
That's
reasonable.
actually very
Okay,
little.
when I hear people talk about always losing weight and stuff, they're always like, "I've been working out for like 5 months and I gained 10 pounds. Like, how do I lose stuff?" It's like, it always sounds like it's the hardest thing in the world.
Well, I don't know.
It's a balanced diet.
Yeah, a lot of things like before I used to be like, oh, I'll try to lose 10 pounds in a month. And it's like, nah, it's not gonna happen. It's kind of tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, it's smart to go. Yeah, 2
Little
pounds
bit.
a week.
Little pound, little by little.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
you'll get there.
Yeah.
Just it'll take longer.
Yeah.
But, wow.
Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll exceed my expectations.
Wish I had that determination.
Well, you know, it's getting kind of tiring to get fucking beat up by guys who are like 3 trillion pounds heavier than me.
Well, whose fault
Heavier.
is it to join jujitsu?
I don't want to be the highest weight class.
All right. Thank you for listening to Blaven's diet and weight issues.
This is not what the show is about.
We'll see you next week with
When-
Vince's diet and weight.
No, we'll see
That
you
week.
next week when Blaven's an official artiste.
Oh, God.
Uh,
I'll bring my diploma of artistness in.
yeah, we'll even video record it, and there you go.
Hey, by next week, we'll have sort out online trial decks.
We will have sort of
Ooh,
online trial decks. Sexy, sexy. I cannot wait.
Very.
All right, thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you.
Bye bye.